right there. Like, I don't... But anyways, okay, here we go. Round 1. This is the long-awaited Azure versus Pure Divinity round 1 tower control on Wahoo World. That is a mouthful, but here we go. This is going to be the game that you've been absolutely waiting for. Ryan, I am excited. Are you excited?
Yeah, now we can say for Azure on Team Yellow, we do see the K for the Blob, the K Diamond. We do see the K on the cover. Hey, Pace, your favorite. But
My favorite where? Oh, it's an undercover brother. Yo, let's go.
Yo, insanity right now. But then we can see Team Purple showers the favorite, which is in Pure Divinity with the Octopus. Is that the Tetris?
Yeah, it's the Tetris, but something we haven't seen very well. I mean, we do see it sparingly, right? Like, Tetris is still kind of seeing a lot of use here and there, but obviously gonna do, hopefully be able to actually fill in a little bit more of a ranged, mobile choice for the rest of the team here on Pure Divinity. But of course, right now, Pure Divinity looking pretty good, pushing the tower. Of course, Toast's gonna have none of that, tossing that Booyah Ball into the center portion of the map right there, trying to deny anyone from Pure Divinity to be able to actually push up. So right now, Azure taking slowly, little by little, control of the map. And yeah, just like that, Toast almost being able to get that one splat that he needed.
And right now with Azure, they have not even checked out the point, but we can see right now that Pure Divinity is still pushing on that tower, but at what cost though?
Oh, what cost? You're leaving this question open-ended here right there, but hopefully Pure Divinity has actually an answer to this right now. They're actually pushing up as much as possible. They do manage to take down the K-Brella, which is something that they're going to need to do. Azure right now kind of seems like they are struggling a little bit from the backline. They do only have the Blobber and that Kensa Dynamo up at the ready right now. Oh my goodness, kind of maneuvering all around the map. Mudcup gets taken out right there, but of course, Raze being able to actually get a little bit of vengeance for the rest of his teammate right there. Of course, tosses at the Booyah Ball, has to watch out for the suction bombs, and just like that, we're back to kind of like a lot of this mid-section play right here.
Yeah, right now we do see Azure pushing up the tower, almost getting up to the lead, but right now with Mudcup versus the Tetras, we might not see that coming in.
Oh my goodness, the Tetra's actually living. Oh, did you see that? Like, 2 players from Azure trying to actually just bump off the Tetras right there, but just like that, 2 players do get taken down on Azure right now. But of course, there's still quite a bit of time left on the clock right here. So right now, Mudcup just trying to fight in the center portion of the map, gets taken out by Pezpop. Pezpop right now pushing up the tower, and it's up to the rest of the Pure Divinity team to be able to push up and see what they can do with this.
But Pezpop getting taken out by Pika, but getting out Raze at the same time. So really at this point, Pure Divinity is still holding on to the tower immediately, but Pika just don't know what to do, trying to get the fence off the tower.
Well, Pika right now kind of fighting a little bit on his lonesome right there. 3 members do take out Pika, but of course 2 players do go down on Pure Divinity. This might be the opportunity for the rest of Azure to be able to band together and just take down this midsection of the map, which is desperately what they need controlled. Beautiful play right there by Toast, with the K-Pro being able to actually secure the long-range splat right there. So, and of course, the rest of the members do push up, being able to actually give Toast the much-needed support that they need. And just like that, they not only secure, or they're going to be able to secure the lead. Hopefully, it's just another 2 more points. And yes, they do actually take the lead. But now it's up to the rest of the team seeing what they can actually do.
Really, at this point, it's just all based on who can push in more with Pure Divinity. And actually, with a wipe on Azure, with going at the Booyahs from Pure Divinity, this is the time to push up, maybe to get to the second checkpoint, or even further.
Right now, Pure Divinity just kind of pushing up. Help is going to be running the tower, but they do have to watch out now. It's just going to be a 2-pronged threat here, being able to actually deflect Azure from approaching the tower, and also just trying to be able to actually get the lead here. Thankfully, I mean, 68 to 47, it's not that much of a lead for both players, but of course, time is ticking. Of course, here comes the hammer by Pezpop, does manage to actually get 1 splat right here. It's a 3-on-3 situation, both in midsection of the map. 3 members do go down for Pure Divinity, and of course, Azure right now using the opportunity to see what they can actually do to actually push the tower, but it's just not going to be all for naught at the moment.
And 5-Pen almost getting flanked by the Blob. Really just 30 seconds left. Let's see if Pure Divinity can get past the second checkpoint. Oh, Toast getting the double.
Nope. Yeah, don't pun intended. Toast coming up huge with those crispy plays right there. Right now, kind of maneuvering around the map. Didn't get the opportunity to use that Booyah Bomb, which would have been much needed in a situation like that. But right now, are just kind of being able to actually push up the rest of the team. And here we go, pure Divinity, just crowding together and just you know, it's kind of like they're. I do have to actually give a shout out to their team play right here because they're actually doing really well. But of course, it's not going to be enough. They did manage to take the tower just for a split second, but of course, Azure coming up huge in that gameplay, already getting the lead a little bit earlier on, and just like that, being able to actually secure the stalemate for the victory.
Yeah, with the ending of the Booyah, that definitely makes the toast crispy and ready to get buttered for dinner. It had that. But
You had that. It was too good an opportunity to pass up.
yes. But either way, with Azure passing Power Control Rahu, we're going to go to round 2 with Splat Zones of Piranha Pit.
All right, Piranha Pit. All right, we already talked a little bit about this a little bit earlier before the purple onslaught. But anyways, but okay, Splat Zones, wide open map. Of course, you know the two sections of like off the zone and the spawn. We're not going to see that much play in them. I think it's mostly around the ramp, the middle ramps, and then the far, like just the spawn conveyor belts as well. But even then, Piranha Pit usually tends to be a lot of movement, just in terms of like trying to secure the two zones and just getting a lot of splats. Azure and Pure Divinity, they did have a lot of skirmishes on the last map, so I don't know whether we're going to see a lot of changes with their weapon columns, because they're going to just be brawling it out as much as possible, especially in a splat zone situation. So I don't know, that's my take on it, Jarian. Maybe you can go ahead and extrapolate a little bit further, maybe you have a different opinion on the matter.
Sure. We did see that Pikachu was doing the blob. We did see Waze doing the dynamo with the Booyah. So definitely that would help cat the two zones. And really for Pure Divinity, what they had before, it did help. But honestly, they just needed more of a chance to just sneak around. Really, just try to kill off the blob, because really the blob is really love sneaking. But let's go. We do see Azure with the Tri-Slosher now.
A Tri-Slosher, and of course bringing the blob back into action right here, of course backing up also with the nozzle, which is something we haven't seen very often, the nozzle nose L3D. And of course they do also have the dynamo, which they brought in the previous game, so it seems to be kind of like their centerfold right here. They do have the blob pairing it up with the dynamo, which is kind of an interesting combination. But of course, this is going to be such, you know, a lot of the previous skirmishes we saw in the previous, in the last game, we're going to be seeing it here as well. And it's certainly showing too. Of course, right now, Toast trying to use that Inkjet and trying to secure like a splat here and there. But of course, the name of the game is still going to be zones, and trying to see which of these two teams is going to have large control over the zone.
Yeah, and we can see right now there's two sides on each side, on each team, but really with Waze doing the Booyah, trying to capture second zone, they have capped it, and it's off by a point, really.
It's off by a point. Ooh, beautiful snipe actually coming by EG, taking out Toast in the process. Now 3-on-3, both players on the map right here. It seems like in a split second, Azure was able to actually take both the zones for themselves. And it's just a matter of trying to see how long they can actually maintain control of the center point of the map right here. Of course, EG Waves, Suction Bomb, Rush going to be plenty useful actually coming in from that charger, but it's still, you know, like due to the nature of how small both these zones are, you can take control of them away from the opponent pretty quickly. Oh my goodness, was that Pez Pop actually popping off right there with tossing the bomb into the wall?
Yes, that was a Fizzy Bomb wall kill, so that's a really good bottom of for Pez. But we can see right now, Waze getting off one, but not getting the second. Wait, that was a bomb kill? Okay.
Yeah, it seemed like a bomb kill.
Well, okay, but still,
it's so hard to call it because there's just so much chaos happening in the section of the map. These teams are just going at it. Half the time they're like, yes, they do take control of the zones as they need to. They're not keeping their mind away from it. But look at all of this. Mudcup just coming up huge behind with that Tri-Slosher and being able to actually push up right now. Getting that splat on the charger, which is going to be really huge, and also trying to aim for the rest of the people on the conveyor belt as well. So yeah, plenty of action happening here, and Azure showing no signs whatsoever of backing down.
because Mudcup just showing the power of the Tri-Slosher
Oh
itself.
my goodness!
That's the power of the Tri-Slosher right there that everyone kind of knows but doesn't know as well.
Oh,
It's insane, dude.
Mud Cup, take it easy.
Let's go.
All right. Oh my goodness. Okay, and get another spot on top of that. That is like a 6-person streak right there you got going. And Mud Cup is absolutely showing no signs of slowing down right now. Azure on a tear at the moment. 15 points left for them. And of course, Pure Divinity in trouble. 2 players do go down. And just like that, 5 points left to Ryan. Oh my goodness. The zone's going to be taken, but it's going to be no problem whatsoever for Azure as they secure the second game and the set.
Damn. Honestly, with the end zone, really just with Azure, or really just Mudkip and the blob itself, it's going in together, and just the try popping off, getting the 6 kills in a row. Maybe that might be 7 or 8, who knows? 14.
14 flat.
14.